Hey everyone, I'm here with my friend Josiah Low, and we are here talking about Summit because we have about 14 days left to sign up for Summit to get part of our, to become, we'll start over. So we can just do that. We'll just let it run.
We could do this all day.
Yeah, we can edit this out. So hey everyone, I'm here with my friend Josiah Low, who went to Summit last summer, and I've asked him to talk about what the experience was like. So Josiah, now you didn't really want to go to Summit. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, okay, when I first heard about it, about 6 months before the registration date for my dad, I kind of thought, 2 weeks of my summer, that's a lot of time, and I don't, I'm already going to be spending 2 weeks going and visiting colleges and such. I didn't really want to be spending another 2 weeks in Colorado just studying the Bible.
Yeah. So you kind of weren't too excited about going to Summit, but your dad basically said, you're going.
Yeah, he said, well, I also felt bad for him because he was paying for it, and so I thought, Dad, if you're going to pay for it, I'll go just to make you happy.
Okay. But you weren't really expecting it to be that great.
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
So coming into Summit, you were kind of skeptical. What was it like? Are you glad you went?
Oh, yeah, I am. Honestly, I couldn't be happier that I went. That was probably one of the best 2 weeks of my life. It wasn't, okay, it's 70+ hours of lecture time, but don't let that intimidate you. We spent plenty of time just exploring Colorado as well and just seeing God in everything that's around us. We spend lots of time,
So
I can't do this.
So you, okay, let's see, what would be the way to start the question again? So you weren't that excited about going to Summit when your dad told you he'd like you to go. So you kind of went with a little hesitation.
Right.
What was it actually like once you got there?
Once I got there, it was, the first couple of days were rough, just getting used to it. They have a lot of rules there, but they're for your own good. But once you get in the swing of things, it's really not bad at all. The people there are fantastic. Every year, they get a new set of staff.
Let's do it without any of the negatives. Let's do it again.
Do it, okay.
About the rules. Let's don't talk about what the 1%.
We want the most
be bad.
positive.
Let's
most positive.
Yeah,
sure.
let's focus on the 95%.
All right.
Amazingness. Just because we've only got 3 minutes, so
okay.
2 minutes. So.
I think it's still rolling.
Okay, let's go. All right, so Josiah, you were not real excited about going to Summit, I understand. Your dad was kind of making you go, and he was paying your way, so you thought, well...
Yeah, I was going to feel bad if I didn't want to go, and my dad was like, I'm still willing to spend $500 on this.
So you went kind of reluctantly.
Exactly, yeah.
So
I just did it for my dad.
What was it like?
It was one of the best 2 weeks of my life, to be honest. The people there are absolutely fantastic. You get to meet people from literally all over the country who are not... I gotta stop. I was trying to say, not really stiff.
Just talk about how amazing they were.
How amazing they were.
Yeah.
They were, okay.
Don't focus on what you thought they would be, I guess, maybe. Just for the sake of time.
Right, okay.
Okay, so Josiah, you... try one more time. So Josiah here was going to go to Summit, and he was kind of reluctant. Your dad wanted you to go, and you weren't that excited.
No, I definitely was not.
But he was paying your way, and you thought, well...
Exactly, yeah. I would have felt bad if I didn't want to go or if I just refused, so yeah, I decided to go.
So you get to Summit, and what's your experience like?
Best 2 weeks of my life, probably. The people there that you meet are just absolutely fantastic. They're from all over the country. There was people from Texas, Washington, Maine, Florida, just every single corner of America. And what's amazing is how they all actually have a passion for Christ and a passion for God, just as much as you do, which isn't something you see a lot in school and in other places just locally.
Now there's a lot of lectures and things to think about and new ideas. How did that affect you?
It really changed the way I looked at Christianity. The 70 hours of lecture, don't let that intimidate you. A lot of it is conveyed by really, really great speakers. They have people basically talking about every single part of Christianity you can imagine, just from the nuts and bolts of it to how it applies to everyday life to how it meshes with even like other religions and how you can counter that if you get in a debate about Christianity versus, say, Islam or Buddhism or even atheism.
Now, how would you say your own personal spiritual life was before Summit versus after? Did it have an effect at all?
Before Summit, I considered myself a Christian, but spiritual life, I was very weak, I would say. I had started going to church very infrequently, and
You had some doubts, you said.
I did, yeah.
Questioning some things.
I was definitely doubting my faith a lot, and then after going to Summit, it really reaffirmed my faith and my belief in Christianity.
You feel like you're ready for college now? You're going to graduate here a little bit?
Yeah, I feel way more prepared. They give you a notebook that's like 2 inches, inch and a half thick, just full of ways to defend your faith and ways to really understand Christianity. So you always have that with you after Summit.
So what would you tell parents?
Parents, send your kids.
Okay, what would you tell kids?
Go.
All right, thanks, Josiah.
Thank you, Pastor Mark.
The deadline is January 15th to sign up to be part of our group. They're holding 20 spots for us until then, so please sign up soon. There's a packet you can pick up. I think there's you can get a link to this in the youth group announcements, and check out all the details there. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. That was perfect. That last take was perfect. Yeah.